You will regret the pleasure of sin in hell and enjoy the joy of pleasure of righteousness in heaven. You go from the gates of heaven to the gates of hell if you don't believe. Man is confusing God's word. I am so loved by God, and you're not. This is prophesied and your end. I have 2 billion people. Everyone knows you've messed up. Everyone wants a change. Your master was the devil. You need me to stop the problems and the wrath. I'm righteous and you're not. The world's falling apart. You have no moral ground to stand on. A lot of your people are defecting. You can't rely on money. You have no credibility. Your lies aren't working anymore. No one trusts you. I'm winning. I'm Jesus. I have God and power, and you don't. Your same old tricks don't work. We have ambushed you. Your empire has crumbled. People like my way better. I have supernatural power. My people are more committed, even to death. We have millions of spies in your kingdom. We will never give up. We are committed to your destruction. We have rewards for joining. We have worldwide penetration. We have unity. You all can't offer any hope. You have too many laws. You don't have fair justice. You treat people like slaves. Your way is hell-bound. God has cursed you. There is nothing pure about your system. You have a lot of enemies. You have a more powerful enemy. Conventional weapons won't work. People are tired of have and have-nots. All your people have left will be evil. You've been demonized. Some from every family have left. You can't even pray for help. The harder you try, the harder it gets. I'm loved and you're not. Fighting me is a one-way ticket to hell. If someone is a Christian, they have to do as I say. I'm right, and you're wrong. Your people are starving. Our wealth works together. It's time for fallen man to rise. A lot of things in the Bible can be taken different ways. Rebellion, fire, and symbols. Armies work for the beast. Loving God more than yourself is the glorified state. To be made in the image of God is to be holy like God with the same fruits of the Spirit as Jesus. Being like Jesus comes from trying to be like Jesus. Christ is the greatest prophet. Imagine a world without sin and sorrow, heartache, suffering, strife, bitterness, hatred, war, famine, sickness, pain, divorce, sexual immorality, and fighting. You will still be judged whether you believe God created you or not. We are in the moral image of God. The tree of good and evil is again to be left alone. No evil. God said we would surely die, and we have experienced thousands of years of suffering. Haven't we learned? God is restoring us back to Eden, where there is no evil or spiritual death. The blessed are those who die in the Lord. And the Bible also says that we will live to 100. Therefore, there still must be physical death. There is grain offerings. The last enemy is sin, which is death. I believe Adam and Eve were saved because they lived a long life. They felt guilt and shame, which is remorse. And Eve, the mother of all living, said with the Lord's help, she had a child. Where did Cain get a wife? And who was he afraid of who would kill him if he's the only child after killing Abel? The breath of life is the Holy Spirit.